you're here. There's some interesting news about Robert Mueller. He has now said, this is the FBI chief, he has now said that an al Qaeda attack is just as bad as a homegrown attack. Okay, I would agree with him on that. I mean, it didn't matter who flies planes into buildings. He says al Qaeda still aims to strike inside the United States, but a homegrown or unaffiliated extremist now pose an equally serious threat. Wow. That's significant, huh? I wish I knew what they were basing that on.
All the scary homegrown threats?
Yeah.
I mean, well, we do know about a homegrown al Qaeda threat. We know about
now. Is that the same as just an unrelated al Qaeda threat? What do you mean the homegrown al Qaeda?
There's been, in fact, one of the Americans who joined al Qaeda was it was their spokesman for a while. You remember him, Gadon, the American, Adam Gadon?
Oh yeah, from like Oregon, California. That's right. Yeah, he was scary.
Yeah, son of hippies or what? A very scary guy. Remember?
He was. Yeah, remember the threats that he used to give us all the time?
Oh my gosh, there was this threat. That was,
pull every last one of your soldiers, spies, security advisors, trainers.
That's scary.
Pull all of your security advisors, your trainers,
to Zanzibar.
Yes,
all the way from Afghanistan to Zanzibar.
He was pull them all.
Pull your hair.
Send us
your interior decorator.
Then we could use a splash of color over here in the cave. Send them to us. Have you seen the drab colors that we're wearing this season? It's awful. Send us some nice fabric. Because I'm wearing the itchiest pants ever. Send them to me.
Pull every last one of your soldiers.
Your soldiers.
Your spies.
Send them. Yes.
Attachés.
Especially the nice attaché cases. And a nice makeup case.
Those all leather ones, the attachés with the matching shoes.
Oh, those are send them to me.
So delicious.
Send all of them to me.
I love those.
Because I'm being scary now.
All the way from Afghanistan to Zanzibar.
So much as one single American soldier or spy remain on Islamic soil, it shall be considered sufficient justification for us to continue our defensive jihad against your nation and people.
He certainly sounds scary.
He does.
I'm scared.
Send us everything you've got from Greenwich Village all the way up to Midtown. Send it to us.
Send us everything you could possibly spare. We absolutely must have some pastels.
Please send it to us. I don't know what you just did to the microphone, Keith, but
that didn't work at all.
It didn't work at all. Change it back, please.
Send
it to us, because that's better. That's much
nicely.
better.
Send us your microphone, people. People who know how to work mics.
Send us somebody that likes to know to do engineering and stuff, because we'd like to have some lighting in these caves, and I'd like a nice sound system in here.
Send us some utensils to do some hair, because I tell you, I've just got rats in my hair that you can't.
Literal rats. I have literal rats
in my hair.
It's awful here.
I need something to get them out.
He wasn't scary. How did anybody? I guess maybe it did. If you're saying, if you're saying this in a different language, maybe it's scarier. But in English, it's not. No,
it's not scary.
It's not the guy.
If that was something we couldn't understand, and
why are the Americans
translated?
Why are the Americans laughing at him every time he goes on? Send us your spies and your soldiers. Send them to us quickly. By the way, while you're sending your armies over, can they wear something besides that awful desert brown color? It doesn't look nice against the skin. It's not a good fabric. It doesn't lay nice. It gets wrinkly.
It's as drab as the camel hair stuff we have to put up with every day.
Send it to us. Send us bolts of that material, because we're going to burn it, because it's awful. Why do we hate you so much? You're dressing your soldiers in things it's awful. It's a tragedy. It's a crime against humanity what you make them wear all the time. He was scary. He was scary. So anyway, Robert Mueller says that they're an equally serious threat now. Homegrown and lone wolf extremists pose an equally serious threat. Now, let me ask you. I'm not dismissing a Timothy McVeigh. There's been Timothy McVeighs and Unabombers and everything else for a very long time. So I'm not dismissing that. But an equally serious threat? Let me ask the FBI director this. If it's an equally serious threat, when we find that lone wolf, will we put drones over his backyard for 4 years? Will we send troops in to constantly bomb his house and just keep running through his house? Clear! Are we going to keep doing that? I don't think that's an equally serious threat. Could one guy do damage? Yes. It's one guy. I don't know if you caught the idea that Al Qaeda is a team. It's a bunch of people all over. Loosely connected. Do I need to explain this? Hit the guy. Hit the spokesman again.
Every last one of your soldiers, spies, security advisors, trainers, attachés, and so on. Out of every Muslim land from Afghanistan.
Afghanistan? Who says Afghanistan?
I don't know.
It's Afghanistan, and so on. Is that what?
And who says and so on?
That's what I'm running out of things to say. I've forgotten the rest of my list.
So on.
And so on.
And so forth.
Someone remind me. I've got to go to the store today. I've got to get lettuce. I've got to get some tomatoes. And so on.
And so forth and whatnot. And I've got to get some knickknacks.
Send us your knickknacks. Send us all your Hummel figurines and so on.
It is hard to take that guy seriously.
Really is.
It is. And then, because when they said, and that's why when they said he was dead, when they killed him in that airstrike, and it apparently turned out not to be the case, I was so disappointed.
I was so disappointed. No, I want more updates. No. It's time for another fashion update from the cave.
Pull every last one of your soldiers, spies, security advisors, trainers,
attachés,
and so on.
So on. The best.
I just love it. Attaché cases. your cases for your sunglasses. Send them to us.
Did I mention makeup compacts? Do
me a favor. Send me some of your oil of Olay. My skin is getting so hardened over here. The wind and the dryness of the air over here is so rough on my skin. Send us your oil of Olay. And so on. Back in just